Good morning. Happy new vlog. I am just about to do my hair, dropped off the kids at school, and today is exciting because I decided to add something even more into my schedule. I don't know what I'm thinking here, but I am having someone from our Pearl community. We put out like a story saying, is anyone available today? Because I love when brands use more of their community in like any capacity. So we used to do this thing called Pearl in Person, and we got more so like influencers that love the brand to like do a little demo of like some products that they like. But I want this to be more so along the lines of you guys getting to know our customers more. My whole premise around this is doing their makeup, but we've sent out some questions prior. We asked like what they do and like a little bit more background so that it's catered to them and they can answer a little bit more comfortably. While I'm doing the person's makeup, the voiceover is going to be them answering the questions like over voiceover style. So you're getting to know them while watching them put on or me apply the makeup that they love because they've applied because they're Pearl Beauty fans. And I do think it's more professional to be in a studio setting, but we couldn't get one for today. And so our lovely first guest is actually taking the train up here and coming to my house, which is so lovely. And then I have Shuka, who's done some social media for us in the past and takes over whenever Bethany has time off and has just been a part of the brand for a couple years now in different capacities, is coming to help film some B-roll and just take some photos and whatnot. This dry shampoo, by the way, from Color Wow, the Insta Wow, I think it was newer to like last year potentially. So good. I get it from my hair salon, Danielle's Golden. It's amazing. I'm just gonna let that sit. I'm also really trying to commit to a side part today. This is my thing. I had like shorter bangs before Christmas, so I just don't think it suited my like face. It just looked too short to the side. Because this side is so long, but then as soon as I lift it, I have so many baby hairs under here. I've always had so many baby hairs that I just don't know if it looks great. Like almost looks thinner. I don't know. You know how like you see things that other people don't see? We all do it. But also this is like such a throwback product, but the Got2b Guardian Angel. It's a heat protectant. I mean, it's a oldie, but a goldie. Olive also has a project at school that I need to get a couple little like art supplies for. But she's really good whenever she has things in front of her. Like she is quite creative. Like she likes to just draw and kind of go into her own world. So I'm gonna prep everything for her and then just let her go crazy because I mean, that's her project, not mine. And then I really want to start packing this week because potentially next week I'm in London with Olive and we won't have time to pack next week before we go to Florida. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna pack with you guys for the whole family and I'm gonna show you how I do it. But I don't know if it's gonna be the most helpful because Florida isn't like a place where we are going and getting a 2-week Disney pass and staying in a fancy hotel where we've saved up all year to go. I grew up going and it was like an hour outside of Disney or Orlando. My parents are there. They're there for a full month. My brother and his wife are actually coming down. So we're there for a couple of days, then we're in Orlando, but we're not doing any parks. I have spoken about it before, but I just think the kids are still a little bit young. I mean, Olive's been to a couple of parks. Josie, I know, is free, but absolutely not. Like, she would be chaotic at a Disney park. Like, she does not go in a stroller. At least Oscar was good in a stroller, so that would have been fine. But Josie does not like her stroller. So, I mean, one of us would always have to be with her if the other one's in line. The lines are also not like a 20-minute wait. They're like sometimes 2 hours. So I just feel like we would be miserable. If we just had the older two, maybe, but it's so expensive for like a day. It's like over 500 pounds for a family of 4. You genuinely need to get a 2-week pass because it's just craziness to get a day park pass in Florida. Like the prices go up quarterly there. It's insane. The camera literally died as I was talking about Florida. Basically, we're so fortunate to go to Florida. But I think the long story short is I'm not your girl on the tips and tricks of Florida because I feel like a lot of people here from Ireland and in the UK really love Florida for like the parks and all that it offers. And we're just not a big park family, I guess. And I feel like there's so many channels and Instagram handles that are so good with like all the deals and where to like put your money and where not to, like all that kind of stuff. Long story short, I'm not your person. Anyways, I got some emails done and now I'm just prepping a little sweet treat for when the girls come over. I loved that little Snickers Bounty bar that I made. So I thought I'll just show you because I have to make it again. I'm making it a little bit bigger because I have to offer some to other people and I really like it. I did a full layer of open dates on the bottom of a container. Then we're gonna take some wax paper and I'm gonna put it on top. And then we need like another container, like press down to flatten the dates a little bit more so that it's more of like a bar and not so clumpy. Now the first time I did this, I used peanut butter in the middle, but I picked up some almond butter yesterday in my grocery shop. So we're gonna use that because I do like almond butter, but use whatever nut butter you want. Okay, now we're gonna peel this off. And it should come off pretty easily because it's wax paper. I love that. I have this smooth almond butter here. And I'm just gonna drizzle a tablespoon amount, maybe a little bit more than a tablespoon. And then I'm just going to smooth it so it's in every single nook and cranny. That is it covered with nut butter. I have melted some dark chocolate and a little bit of coconut oil. If you didn't watch the previous vlog, the reason for the coconut oil is, yes, a little bit of the flavor because I love coconut flavor, but whenever you go to cut these into bar sizes, if you don't use a coconut oil, they tend to crack and it's not a nice looking bar. So the coconut oil just helps for a better slice. And I mean, it's not even that much. I'm not a massive chocolate person. I do really actually like dark chocolate. It's not for everyone, so use the chocolate that you prefer. If you like milk, chocolate on, and then I'm just going to make sure that every bit is covered. All right, and there you have it. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I would say if you're wanting it for the day of, let it cool for at least 2 hours, but I mean the longer the better, and it stays so well. I've had the other one in for 5 days now and I have one slice left. And it's so good. I'm really excited for this. One of my meal prepped lunches that I did yesterday is, I mean, a bit rogue. I didn't follow any recipes. I'm just using things I like and I know that we will eat. So I did lettuce wraps with prawn and I just sauteed them with a little bit of salt. So I didn't put anything like flavor-wise with the prawns when I cooked them. But the salad I mixed it with has jalapeno, red pepper, avocado, mango, cilantro, salt, pepper, lime. And then I think I added, I feel like there was one more thing I added. I can't remember, but Kewpie mayo on top. So good. All right, Lois and Shuka have come and gone. I did a girl's makeup today.
Oh.
And she looked so beautiful.
I haven't seen it.
No, you were at school. Made dinner, it's ready to go, but what do we need to do first? Because it's only 4:30. Homework. So
we had a lot to do.
I think
watch
this is
TV.
You have to go through, you see the line right here?
Yes.
So you see the bolded word? What word is that? Can you say that? Sound it out. I think you're learning where the A makes the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so try again.
Save.
Save, good job. So, is that the same word?
No.
Is that the same word?
Yes.
So circle around it. Okay. Is that the same word?
Yes.
Good job. Circle around it. Is that the same word?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Is that the same word?
No.
Is that the same word? All right. Last one.
Oh. Wait. Aim. Tame.
Tame. Now go through the line. I don't know. That doesn't look like the same middle letter to me. I know. It's tricky. You're going to erase it? All right. That's okay. Good thing for erasers. Let's go through the line again. Start there. Is that the same word?
No.
You trust yourself. Good job. All right. Finish and write the words.
That's easy.
Is it? Okay. Wow, good job.
That's it up there.
We are a high maintenance house because Olive and Patty like long spaghetti. Yep, 1 second. And then Oscar, myself, and Josie like penne. So of course, we're making both.
Woo! It looks beautiful. Yummy. I think I'm up here. Look, wait 1 second. Down. Because we're up there. Wow. Does it look beautiful? It is beautiful. Sure? Maybe? Wow. Don't know. Wait, can it turn to me?
Can you turn it to you? Yeah, it's on you.
What's it called? Behind.
The carrot cake baked oats. I have posted the recipe in a previous vlog, and I just put some Greek yogurt, kiwi, blackberries, and maple syrup on top. It's so good. I had my check-in with Gordy today just to make sure I'm doing everything correctly, which there were some things I definitely wasn't doing correctly. I always know whenever I leave, not in pain, but like the next day, there's muscles that I'm feeling that I haven't felt before. So that's a nice reminder of maybe I need to work a little harder at the gym. But yeah, I was actually reflecting. I was like, flip, I've stayed consistent with the gym for 2.5 years. I started right before or just as I was pregnant with Josie. Mind you, I was already active with Pilates and running. Style and cooking has changed over the last 2.5 years, as in it's just primarily whole foods. I cook most of our meals. We're still very balanced. Like we'll go out for dinners, we have takeouts. We're not super strict. We have a lifestyle balance. It's not like a quick fix by any means, but now this is just the norm. I don't view it as healthy eating or having to go to the gym. This is just a part of our life now. Patty and I both go to the gym. We eat the meals that we like. We're probably quite boring with the meals. They're quite regular to what we like have every week. Like our lunches are always one of 2 or 3 things, like they never change. But I'm having my post-workout breakfast. I only had a piece of toast with almond butter before my workout because I knew he would push me a little bit more, so I needed some little quick energy there. I'm gonna do a bit of work. I think I have to go film today in town, but that's depending on a text, so I have to wait for that. But I am going to pack for Florida today. With Josie home, it's not as productive, so I'm gonna try to get most of the packing done today and then like final bits over the weekend, so then it's done and tucked away and we don't have to think about it. I am in the thick of it with packing. I just had my little lunch break and I'm so glad I had a prepped lunch of turkey meatballs, sweet potato, and tzatziki. It was so good, but now I have really bad garlic breath and I'm hoping no one just pops over. I am done packing for myself, which definitely took the longest because I really make sure I'm bringing things that I'm gonna wear. Again, this trip is not like a looks trip. Many years of traveling to Florida, I end up wearing, honestly, the same thing most days that's comfortable. I mean, we're with the kids, we're by the pool, we're walking around, we're not there for like fashion, like nights out, you know what I mean? I brought one cute dress and then a couple like outfits that I can interchange where the top is cute and the bottoms are more casual for like a couple of dinners that we're going out with friends and family. Other than that, I kept it pretty simple and mostly things that can be worn with other things. So multiple looks with minimal outfit pieces, if that makes sense. At the moment, I only have 2 flip-flops, my black Havaianas, I don't know how to pronounce that, a pair of like white leather slide-ons from Zara that I think I showed you in one of the first vlogs actually of January. Oh my goodness, sorry, my back is like hurting standing like this. I need to find a pair of my brown shoes. I thought they were gonna be in like my storage boxes for summer things, but I can't find them. So once I do, I'll figure that out. Bathing suits, I'm only bringing 3 and everything fits in this. Maybe that's how I'll show you. It's really easy to pack when you have these packing cubes as well. So this is my head, for instance. This is all my clothes for a couple weeks in Florida. Now, this is the hack, because there's other things that I'm bringing. We have 1 checked luggage between the 5 of us and 1 carry-on, and then we each have our backpacks. To some, that's a lot. To some, that is very little. I will preface, this is a warm holiday, so minimal clothing in the sense of like, you're not wearing jumpers and coats and jeans, so it takes up less space. And secondly, the kids are genuinely in the pool the entire day. So they don't even wear like an outfit throughout the day. It's like something to throw on top, like a shirt or a dress. Their outfit, if we're going out for dinner, is kind of like what you pack for. And then that's it, like 1 jumper. Like they wear the same thing all day, every day. So because we have a layover on this trip, I'm strategic packing. I have our main suitcase, which is obviously checked. So it has the majority of our stuff. But I don't want to say emergency packs because we are breaking the power of those words. Everything will arrive when it needs to. But I have a little carry-on pack that will have enough clothes and all of our underwear, undergarments, so then we don't have to worry about that and other things. So this is also all my stuff, and it has a bathing suit, a pair of shorts, a couple tops to like interchange, a jumper, a hat, and both of my flip-flops. So that is in the carry-on that will always be with us. I'm doing that for each of us. So we each have something we need to. We're also packing air tags in things that aren't going to be with us the whole time. This is the current situation. So I have all my clothes for the check bag, my bags, which is the beach bag, a little small shoulder bag, crochet bag. And then this is Patty's stuff, Josie's stuff. Over here, we have Olive and Oscar. I'm going to bring a massive pack of diapers and wipes because it's a lot cheaper to get here than it is in Florida, and like snacks and whatnot. Although I will have a decent amount of that in this because we can't fully rely on that, but there's a lot of space still left in that one. And then this is our like carry-on immediate. That is mine. And then Josie, Olive, Oscar, Patty. Then we each have like a backpack as well for the flight. And that is it. When it comes to hairstyling tools, I don't bring my Dyson or anything like that because even with the transfer cord, it doesn't work. I did that mistake once for a Canada trip. I brought my Dyson and it was for a pearl event. And I didn't know that the Dyson, even with a transfer cord, doesn't work. And I learned the hard way right before the event. I will bring like a curling iron or my like hot curler kind of thing. It does tend to get a little bit more of a humid heat, even though it's like low to mid 20s while we're there. There is humidity in the hair and air. So I don't love like silky smooth hair. I kind of like embrace the natural wave a little bit more. So I think I'll bring my curling iron just to like add to the texture. Skincare and makeup, again, it's pretty simple. It's just my everyday stuff. So it will all fit into one bag. I'm really minimal with my skincare, but that is gonna all go in my carry-on or my backpack because I am not leaving that to chance with anything checked. That will be with me at all times. And that's pretty much it. I mean, everyone's gonna have different things. Like with Josie, I mean, even the travel cost situation that, you get 3 checked items whenever you travel as a family. So we have all their car seats in like one large tarp style bag. We will put an air tag in that as well. So all of Oscar and Josie's car seats all go in that. We have the Baby Zen yo-yo stroller. So that compresses and goes right above in the cabin. If they're finicky, we can also put it below on that flight, but you get it right when you're like getting off the flight. So you don't have to worry about like going to luggage, even if you have a connecting flight. So that's a really handy stroller. I mean, just pray that Josie wants to be in the stroller because she does not love the stroller. We all have our backpacks. They range. The kids are just gonna use their school ones because they're super handy with lots of compartments. Josie loves her backpack. I'm gonna pack all the snacks and some food. We obviously will get some stuff at the airport as well, but I mean, it's a decent leg of a flight. I think it's 6 hours or 7 hours for the first flight and then 2 hours. So we need to keep the kids entertained with lots of snacks. So I have little containers coming that I ordered online, and I'm just gonna like pre-make a whole bunch of snacks to keep them fed because they're always so hungry and snacky on flights, as am I. But I think I'm gonna leave it there. We don't know where Patty's summer shoes are, so that could be a little bit, I mean, they're in the house somewhere. We'll find them, but I will leave it here and I will pick up with you guys in the next vlog. See ya.